Okay, now we have a bunch of... What the fuck?
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
How many quests? What the fuck? Okay, let's go. In a mood. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rare deck, whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of antelope bones. That poor doggo.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Doggo. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. Your access to ancient text deemed so injurious to modern thought, our possession is deemed a crime, and it was a chance encounter of one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity, which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer you compensation for services rendered.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Okay, let's go look for my dog.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
What is it, Torgal? Everything okay, babe?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Do you not want it off?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Torgal, where did you go? Over there? Where'd you wanna go, buddy? I'm coming. What is
All right,
it?
Torgal. Where are you taking me?
What is it?
I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
You wanna go to Rosaria again?
Why don't we try the rookery? been to the island in almost 20 years.
That's been a while.
To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Yeah, that's probably the final boss. Before that, we have like 50,000 quests. It's not that money. It seems okay. Now watch me side questing for the next 5 hours. Because I said this now. Oh, there's a chest. To the boat? Hi.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
Cute. Oh, adorable.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there?
The music is
I bet I could still beat you.
the soul lamp, so nice. Oh, is it a little tree house?
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps.
Oh, Clive.
What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
My heart.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
If anything happens to that dog. I will just yeet the game out of my window, and I'm living in the 3rd floor. It's gonna hurt.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow.
Hi, babe.
Come on, Torgal.
Are you also a cutie
go
pie? Sorry. Oh, that was the best quest so far. Definitely the best one. Are you, baby? Do you want cuddles? What is with your eye? We just cleaned them today. Oh my, baby. I worry. Back to the hideout. 2 more side quests. Will the side quests make me cry today? The possibility is high. I mean, I can take a look for that if you want. Give me a second. Oh, we're 97% done with the game. Holy shit. Where is that? Where is the pet? There. 52%. It's still not high. Half the people do not have it. How? How? So many quests everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this first. He deserves the world. He does.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind.
Everyone needs to be eradicated.
Alas,
I am
what I
on
ask of
Ultima
you
side
is
at this
rather more
point.
trying than delivering
People
the odd
not
lecture.
petting Torgal 5
I
times.
spoke with
Excuse me.
Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay, let me make some lights real quick though. As it is turning dark outside. Oof. So, to the old man we go. There are so many quests on this boat alone. Holy shit! Everyone has a quest. Every single. Oh, Joshua has one. Oh, we have to do the Joshua one. I mean, we're gonna do all of them, but the Joshua one will be the next. Should we leave Joshua for the last?
Ah, Clive, my boy.
No.
What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
Who are the executors? The world is ending, who cares?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes.
But what drives them?
I'm sorry. The sound disappeared, you're right.
Self-interest or
You didn't miss anything.
ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend.
Are they
in
dead?
the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
So, to Waloed we go again. Waloed was over here somewhere. There. Isn't that place crawling with enemies? Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go straight ahead. Let's just go straight ahead.
Don't get surrounded.
Yeah, we're not fighting them.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Probably the house with the most books in it. Hello. Royal Intelligence Training Report. Okay.
This is a Royal Army logbook.
A complete botany of Banes. Okay. The folklore's
Dress was
February?
certainly varied.
From a Distance, chapter 16. Right.
This is it.
Oh, did I find it?
But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
But there's gonna be an enemy in the middle of the way, won't it?
Leaving so soon, stranger.
Suspicious character, okay.
We've been watching you
Oh.
from a distance.
Oh,
So to
okay.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Do you know who I am? I just fought a god
Let's see, shall
10
we?
minutes ago. I don't think this is gonna end well for you.
Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal!
Oh, the other's dead? It's a bit sad that the others are like not with me, so like when we gotta do the hunt after we finish the story. I think it's not necessary to do them before. I'll be honest. I want to do all the side quests, yes, absolutely. Ouch. But I don't think we have to do all the hunts. They're just gonna give me some points. And probably like the materials to do like the big weapon. Even though I'm not even sure if like that's gonna be like the strongest weapon, because we already have like pretty strong weapons. Well, my dude, how did that go, huh?
Impressive. But we have other means.
Ah,
We shall claim the book yet.
okay.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
How do you want
It
to
lays
grab
out
it?
in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
I haven't read the
You
book.
don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull.
Did you just
Let
call me
answer for you.
stupid?
There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait!
You send your men here to die,
Damn it.
to get a book. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck
Let's
it!
get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
I am confused. Back to Vivian we go. Hi.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
Found it, stole it.
You...
All the same.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable, that it can be changed, provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective, in looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember,
Sure.
Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Quest complete. We have something new. Oh, we also have a new helm. There are so many green quest marks. Where were they when I asked for them multiple times in like the start and middle of the game? Where were they then? Not there. They're all here now. Okay, we got a new helm. What did we got? We got two new things. Scholars banana. Vivian Ninetales academic cap. Award. I can't read. What the awarded to her upon her graduation from the University of Canberra. Now Vivian shares her learning with Clive, the gift of the bonnet, serving as a pledge that so long as they remain together, her knowledge shall be as much his as it is her own. Clive's old sparring sword, salvaged by Torgal in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion and hidden at Clive's original hideaway, the Rickery. It is a reminder of who Clive once was and who he has become, as well as of the unbreakable bond between lifelong friends. Oh. Cute! The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there is still a lot you have to learn about the hound of yours. Aye, he'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. But I don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly, and give him a handful of coconuts. It'd do good to remember that. He gets a lot of pets. Master Clive, I'm aware there are matters of much greater import that should demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness, Prince Dion. Prince Dion, I am absolutely coming.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Hey, if it's about Dion, I definitely will come. Let me get there. Let me go there. Let me go there. What is it about the prince? What aids him?